session. So we are going to continue with our program, and at this point, I will invite the DVC AFP, Professor Joseph Rasawo, to come and invite welcome.
His Excellency, the Governor, County of Mombasa, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, County of Mombasa, His Excellency, the Ambassador, the Kingdom of Belgium, represented by the Honorary Council, the Chair of Council of the Technical University of Mombasa, members of Council of the Technical University of Mombasa, the Vice Chancellor of Technical University of Mombasa, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, the representative of Ghent University present, the representative of the KMPDC, and the UMB members present, union representatives. I can see some of them are in full ties to signify the importance of this occasion. All staff of TUM and all our visitors and all protocol observed. Good morning. Good morning once again. Yes, as you've been told, my name is Professor Joseph Rasawo. I'm in charge of administration, finance, and planning. And I must say that today is another milestone for the Technical University of Mombasa. Like you've been told, we have joined the fraternity of the schools offering medicine in the country. And Your Excellency, the Governor, I think these are very, very opportune and a good opportunity for the county to really make major steps in the core pillars of health. Having said that, welcome to Technical University of Mombasa. We have the washrooms are both sides, for the ladies on my right and for the gentlemen on the ladies on the left, for the gentlemen is on the left. So feel free, feel at home as we start this occasion, this ceremony. I will now invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor, ARE, to take us to the next step. Thank you.
Thank you, DVCFP. I will take my step podium. Your Excellency, Governor of Mombasa, Abu Somad Sharif Nasil, all protocols observed. I hope the rig officer is in the house. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you to the first white coat ceremony at the Technical University of Mombasa, School of Medicine and Health Sciences, the class of 2025. I want to congratulate you Thank you. I want to congratulate you on arriving at this milestone in your career. You have no doubt worked hard to achieve your goal of entering medical school. As each of you wear your white coats today, your journey in medicine will begin. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the purpose of the white coat ceremony? The white coat ceremony is a rite of passage for medical students. It was created by the Arnold P. Gold Foundation in 1993, just some of us when we were exiting the medical school, as a way of welcoming new medical students into the medical profession. As medical students, you are bound by the same professional commitments that bind all physicians, including the virtues of altruism, responsibility, duty, honor, respect, and compassion. Dr. Gold of the Arnold Gold Foundation believed that medical students should be given well-defined guidelines regarding the expectations and responsibilities appropriate for the profession prior to their first day of their education and training. He believed that a declaration of commitment, when students accept the obligations of our profession, should be taken at the beginning of medical school and not at the end. Thus today, you will take the Hippocratic Oath as a declaration of your commitment and acceptance of the obligations of medical profession. At the end of your training, you will declare your commitments and accept the obligations of medical profession by taking the Hippocratic Oath once more. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the purpose of the white coat? The white coat reminds physicians of their professional duties as prescribed by Hippocrates, to read their lives and practice their art with uprightness and honor. The white coat is a symbol of our profession. The donning of the white coat is a century-old tradition. The white coat originated in the scientific laboratories and was adopted by the standard as a standard of dress by physicians in the 19th century, as physicians sought to incorporate scientific principles in the practice of medicine. There are, however, some practical reasons for wearing your white coat. What are some of these reasons? The ease of recognition. If you look at my white coat, it's below the knee. It has a meaning. The others would have white coats above their knee. And it is for you to aspire to have white coat below your knee because it signifies that you are a fully qualified physician. Other than recognition, you need to carry medical items, you need to carry your reference books, and therefore your white coat will serve as a repository for information. After all, when all else fail, you can simply look in your pockets. You probably find the answer there. Your white coat will soon be filled with reference books, reference cards, index cards, patient information, folded journals. And we see that as your pockets are filled with this, and they'll be changing as you progress through your training, then your coats will quite be heavy. Once ranking the training increases, because you'll be first year today, by the time you're sixth year, you'll find that you have reference materials in your pockets because it signifies that you have really matured in the profession. Indeed, a study found that as you get older in your maturity in your training, there is reduction in the weight of your lab coat. Ladies and gentlemen, the white coat symbolizes profession, caring, and trust which students must earn from patients. It has served as a preeminent symbol of physicians for over 100 years. Prior to the late 90s, please note, doctors were not wearing white, they were wearing black. And therefore, don't be surprised if you see iconic pictures of doctors setting in black attire. A clean white coat makes a difference, and therefore, I urge you to make them and keep them clean, wash them often, and please consider having a spare one just in case you spill tea on your sleeve. Your white coat is important to your patients. Studies have shown that indeed there is preference of the doctors in white coats, and only about 5% were not interested in doctors wearing white coats. It is important to note that not all doctors wear white coats today, particularly pediatricians, psychiatrists do not. Other profession and professional bodies may not expect you to wear white coats, and therefore there are some controversies regarding the white coat. And these include white coats being referred to as harbingers of bacteria and cause of hypertension. In your training, you hear about white coat hypertension. But despite all this, and I'm coming to my conclusion, it is important to distinguish that if you are not carrying the bacteria in your white coat, then you are carrying the bacteria in your home clothing. and therefore you'll be taking them home. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, our curriculum has embraced and is exciting, and I have no doubt that each of you will thrive in it. You will be well prepared for every challenge along the way. I look forward to working with you as you progress through the course and as colleagues in the very near future. Congratulations once again, class of 2025, and welcome to Technical University of Mombasa family. God bless. May the medical student be upstanding. With your white coats on your left forearm, the legal officer is here. May I have your post?
All protocols observed. Okay, we are ready. Let's have our right hands up as we pledge. Let's start. I solemnly pledge myself to consecrate my life to the service of humanity. I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. The health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the secrets which are confided in me even after the patient has died. I will maintain by all means in my power the honor and the noble tradition of the medical profession. My colleagues will be my brothers and sisters. I will not permit considerations of religion, nationality, race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, party politics, or social standing to intervene between me and my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for life from its beginning, even under the threat, and I will not use my medical knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. So help me God. You may have your white coats on. Thank you.
You may be seated. The students supported by the county may remain upstanding. Your Excellency, among the 12 students supported by the county, 11 are here. The 12th one is unwell. Thank you very much. You may be seated as well. Thank you very much. Now it's my duty to invite the Vice Chancellor to make her remarks.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Mombasa County, Abdul Samad Sharif Nasser, representative of the Ambassador for Belgium, Liu Derrick, our county executive members, Deputy Governor of Mombasa County, our council members who are with us today, members of Parliament, members of the County Assembly, members of the County Assembly, Senator for Mombasa County also, who's with us today, representatives of various organizations and stakeholders, including the Kenya Universities and Colleges Placement Services, among others, and the Council, Medical Practitioners Council, TUM Fraternity, our esteemed guests. I hope I've not left anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, Salaam Alaikum. Salaam Alaikum. It indeed gives me immense pleasure to warmly welcome you all to our launch of the first medical school in Mombasa County at the Technical University of Mombasa. This is yet another auspicious occasion when our university celebrates another academic milestone. Waswahili wanasema hayawi hayawi huwa. So leo yamekuwa. We've been, Governor, we've been on this journey since you are the MP for Mvita, and we've been talking about the medical school, and by today I'm happy that tuko hai na imefanyika. So all praise is to Allah. Allow me first also to take this early opportunity to congratulate our students and staff who are participating at the Agricultural Show of Kenya. Yesterday, you were there with the President when I received the trophies. We were the best university stand, the best stand that interpreted the show theme, the best stand in research and development under the education category, and the best innovation and invention stand. So can we really clap and appreciate our students? Our guests who are here today, remember you are at the home of innovation. Our Technical University of Mombasa has been known for innovation, and that is why our medical school will be different. Our students will be inculcated with research and innovation to help with the biomedical engineering students. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to the government of Kenya for the support in the construction of the medical school. The government gave us 266,816 to construct the medical school and 35 million for mechanical ventilation and refrigeration. Allow me also to call on the county government. I also would like to equally commend the our county government for availing the facilities from level 1 to level 5 for training of our medical students. Bwana Governor, we really appreciate through the Department of Health, our students will be able to access all the facilities in the Mombasa County. So that is already, the staff at the Coast General and referral teaching hospital also. They will be available during the clinicals to train our students. The county government has also sponsored 12 students through the governor. Governor, tumeshukuru sana. 12 students, I think 11 were here today. So they were given scholarships by the county government to study medicine. And it will be, in fact, what happened is that each sub-county was given 2 scholarships. And out of those, we have now 12. Na governor nafikiri tutaendelea na hiyo. Na as you are aware, we also, as we are training our students, they will have the pre-clinicals here, and then after second year, they are going to be at the hospital to be doing the clinicals. So during that time, we will need a facility nearby, near the hospital. So Bwana Governor, you had promised that tutapatia land so that our students will be at close proximity to the hospital. So we are still reminding you about that. I also wish to sincerely acknowledge the initial contribution of the Ghent University by facilitating the faculty members to Mombasa in assisting in the development of the curriculum. Allow me now to call upon Professor Malin, and also I'm seeing our former dean, Professor Udalo. Please, can you stand? Mandalia. I think the members who are involved in the committee, that's the curriculum committee, who actually were able to facilitate. Professor Gishangi, you were there at that time. Lou Derrick, you were also in that committee. Yeah, so there was that first committee in 2012, which started the medical, you can now sit, who came up with this idea of starting the medical school, and the Ghent University was able to facilitate by bringing Professor Katarina and others to come and help with with coming up with that curriculum. We really appreciate. I also wish again to thank again the Belgian philanthropist who donated 12 million for the equipment. Allow me now to appreciate our council members. Our council members, tafadhali naona mnaongea huko. Yeah. For the support that you have given us, and also the board of management, the Senate, as well as staff, and all our students. Thank you very much for making it possible. As you all know, medical schools are not just centers of academic instruction. They are the heartbeat of our health systems, the training ground of our future healers, and the place where science is married to service. When we train a doctor, we do not merely create a professional. We shape a guardian of life, a custodian of hope, and a leader in the fight for human dignity. As Albert Einstein reminded us, education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. In medicine, this means cultivating critical minds. Your Excellency, this medical school will be training in a different way. As you are aware, we are a technical university. So our training will be mainly skills. The students will be learning skills. The students will be involved in research, and within the community. From first year, the students will be interacting with the community. So we need, the Mombasa community requires that expertise from our medical doctors. So right from the beginning, our students will be involved with the community. They will also be involved with the skills training so that they can become good researchers. We want people who will be able to innovate better pacemakers and better instruments that are required in the medical field. So as I close up, mine is just again to congratulate our medical students who are with us here and the whole 2025 first year students. Asanteni, and may God bless you all.
Thank you, Madam VC, for those inspiring words. Juma?
All protocols observed. This is to music choir. Yes? Oh, okay. All protocols observed. This is to music choir. We are here to entertain you, and we hope you enjoy. Thank you.
makosa yangu na dhambi zangu, matendo yangu yale ninajuta. akitufanyi tufurahi. Oh, tunachodhamini akitufanyi.
Again, a round of applause for our choir. It's now my privilege to invite University of Ghent representative to make her remarks. I also recognize the representation of Kenya University College's Central Placement Services representative. May you stand and wave to the crowd. Coops, thank you very much. Professor Emeritus Marin Tamaman.
Thank you, Professor Gichangi. Your Excellency, Mombasa County Governor Nasir, Deputy Governor, representative of the Belgian Ambassador, that's the Honorary Consul for Coast, Ludirik, Waziri, Health and Education Chief Officers, members of the County Assembly, Senator, Madam VC, DVCs, Deans of Technical University Mombasa, and particularly the Dean of the School of Medicine and Health Sciences, members of TUM University Management Board, I forgot also our Buona CS, representatives of the Commission of University Education, KMPDC, our teaching staff or professors, staff of TUM, and ladies and gentlemen, and dear students, welcome to Technical University of TUM. A very good morning to all of you. This is an historical day for TUM, Mombasa County, for Kenya, and also for Ghent University, Belgium. Ghent University, where I did my medical studies and became a professor of obstetrics and gynecology a long time ago. Ghent University has been active in Mombasa since the early 90s. The International Center for Reproductive Health, in close collaboration with, at that time, the municipality and, at that time, CPGH, supported by the late Dr. Sharif, who was then the Provincial Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Shikeli, Dr. Otigo, Dr. Getambo, and Dr. Professor Kishore Mandalia, here present with us. In 2012, Christmas time, Dr. Sharif informed us about Mombasa Polytechnic becoming Technical University Mombasa. We were very happy, and with a small group we visited this beautiful campus Christmas Eve 2012, and to our surprise we met a young dean. He is present here, Dean Odala, and we were wondering, what is he doing here with on Christmas Eve? But he was working. We started to talk, and we started to dream. We were asking, are you interested in a medical school? And Dino Dalla said, yes, let's continue the dialogue, let's meet. And a few months later, my vice chancellor from Ghent University, the dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, medicine, professors in medicine, curriculum development, and the leadership at that time of Technical University met. An MOU was signed and collaboration was formalized with TUM, with the hospital, and that's how it started. The government built the new building, as you heard from our VC, and our VC, Prof. Laila, invested a lot in capacity building. Later, DVC, Peter Gichangi, Prof. Gichangi came on board, and he worked very hard to further benchmark and develop a curriculum, which is, easier said than done because it requires a lot of steps. But he took it through all the steps process required, and this year the green light was given by the Commission of University Education. Funding was sought and found for Skills Lab, and the MOU between my university in Belgium, Ghent University Hospital, Technical University Mombasa, and CGTRH was renewed in 2024. And this week, the first 60 students start their 6-year journey to become a medical doctor. 12 of them, as we have heard, 2 sub-counties supported by His Excellency the Governor of Mombasa, who is also bonding them to later work in the hospital, in the health sector here in the county. The School of Medicine and Health Sciences, Technical University Mombasa, will make a huge difference for the county, the region, and the country. The curriculum is very much patient and problem solving oriented, community oriented, and in collaboration with CGTRH, the students will obtain their medical technical skills, but through engaging with the Department of Health, they will also work from scratch in communities, healthcare facilities, and they will have the opportunity to become skilled and engaged medics. I remember when I started my studies in Ghent, we also did community work, and each student was at random assigned to a family in the community, in the county, in the city. So the student followed that family throughout. It could be very poor family, a rich family, family with problems, health problems, but the student was, of course, together with his and her mentors, kind of assigned to that family, and it was a big experience for all of us. Now, exchange programs with Ghent University will expand, and new research is already in the pipeline. But, as was said by Madam VC, let's not forget the T in TUM, because TUM is coming from a polytechnic background, and this university is now offering training in, example, medical engineering, data science, technology, since a very long time. This is important, and this is exceptional and important in those days of what? Innovation, AI, data science, and all new technologies ahead. So TUM has already an advantage to many other medical schools. Let's nurture and grow this. In CGTRH, for example, there is already telemedicine. There is minimal invasive surgery. There is a cath lab and other techniques that are already now world class, not only for Kenya, but for the region. They have the potential to grow thanks to close collaboration with TUM School of Medicine and Health Sciences, and many partnerships locally and globally, and with support of Ghent University. By the way, the Ghent University new Vice Chancellor, who is taking office later this month, she has already planned a visit to Mombasa next year to strengthen the collaboration. She is also a medic, also like DVC myself, an OBGYN, and she used to be the vice president of our government in Belgium. I'm very proud and grateful to have to contribute a little bit to this important historical milestone. To contribute from my position in Ghent, also at Aga Khan University here in Kenya, and very proud to be an adjunct professor in TUM, together with the TUM team and colleagues like from Ghent and also Prof. Kishore Mandalia. To end, a very big thanks to TUM for all these years of collaboration and friendship. To Madame Vici for her support, her leadership, driving force, both DVCs, but in particular to DVC Prof. Gichangi. Our journey, our joint journey, started at University of Nairobi and Pumani Maternity Hospital in 1988. Long time before these new medical students. The future was born, and we worked together. Prof is also visiting professor at Ghent University, and he has many more feathers on his head. He was just this week where we had the first conference of the Consortium of New Medical Schools in Sub-Saharan Africa. This conference, international conference with how many? 20 and more countries represented, took place here on campus between 1st and 3rd September. Very active, very high-level conference. And the new president of CONSAMS was elected the day before, Professor Peter Gichangi. Now, I want to say one more last word before I end. To thank the leadership of our governor. And there are no words for what he has done. You know better than I do, but I can say what he has done for the health sector and for education. And I was there yesterday when His Excellency, Mheshimiwa Rais William Dr. Ruto, was hosting us at CPGRH with his present and, of course, accompanied, led by our governor. He made a wonderful speech about health, the role of the health sector, health in and the county, saying that Mombasa County is #1 in Kenya. #1 in many areas, in SHA, in many indicators. And I will just give a quotation of his words addressing our governor. He was saying, history of UHC, what is UHC? Universal Health Coverage. History of UHC will be written in Kenya, and you will have a chapter, my friend. This is his words to our governor. A big applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Marin.
I think, thank you, Professor Malin, for that history of how we started and how the Belgian government was involved. We would now like to call our acting chair of the council to come and give a talk.
Your Excellency, the Governor of the County Government of Mombasa, Abdul Samad Nasir, Senator for Mombasa, the Belgian representative, King of Belgium representative, Honorary Consul, Mr. Louis Derrick, CC Education, Health and Education, members of the county government representative here, including the deputy governor, distinguished guests, faculty, students, and partners, and the broader community to this significant occasion. Today marks the beginning of a new era in medical education for our nation and the county of Mombasa. We as a council, we are very proud to be associated with this school, the School of Medicine. And again, I know the Vice Chancellor had talked to our council representatives, but I would want, again, for them to stand up. FCPA Mohammed Law and Dr. Asma bin Saad. Yes. Yeah, actually, Mohammed Law is the chair of the Finance Committee, and Dr. Asma, chair of Audit, yeah, the Audit Risk and Compliance Committee. Apologies for that. We've just gotten into these new committees, so we are getting used to, because we were in earlier ones. So, of course, I'm sure the council members, you are proud that this medical school came to become when we are members. I would want to thank my sincere gratitude, of course, to the government and the governor that you are able to sponsor 12 students. We are very proud of that. The fact that out of the 66 students, you say 12, you're going to sponsor them fully. And we are very proud, and we hope that this program will continue. Of course, I want to thank the committee that started this process of the medical school. I want to thank the Kingdom of Belgium, the Ghent University. Of course, Professor Marlin, who was earlier before me, is very instrumental. I would also want to thank our dean, my classmate, for being the initiator of this. I call you my classmate, although I didn't do medicine. Yeah, I think we need to appreciate her. Let us also appreciate Professor Laila, Professor Gishangi, Professor Rasso, and the people who financed and also provide planning, the funders, the donors, community leaders, and dedicated individuals who made the medical school establishment possible. We don't take it for granted. Of course, I want to talk about the school itself. As the acting chair of the council, it is very important that we mention that this school, Your Excellency, is founded on the principle that health is a fundamental right, right? And it is in line with what we call the Sustainable Development Goals. We have number 3 on good health and well-being, and Sustainable Development Goal number 4 on quality education. We want this medical school to be a center of excellence for medical education, research, and also community services. There is need for the school to connect to the national health goals, such as the universal health coverage or care that our Excellency, the President, Dr. William Ruto, is actually progressing. The school will also help address such needs of more doctors. We know very well we don't have enough doctors in Kenya, and we also don't have specialized care. So I want to tell you, the students, eventually you will become doctors and you will contribute to that pool of doctors that is very much required. So we are not just training doctors. We are cultivating compassionate healers and lifelong learners. The focus of the curriculum, of course, as mentioned earlier, it is emphasizing not only scientific knowledge, but also the critical development of humanism, ethics, and critical thinking. You need to be very compassionate. I want to remind you that medicine is fundamentally a human enterprise centered on helping people. You can see how Professor Gishangi is very passionate, having started his medical career quite early, and he's still passionate about medicine. He's even talking about those specific issues that you need to, I didn't even know, Professor, that there's a difference between the coat you wear. There's a short one and a long one. I didn't know that. So we need to nurture skilled, selfless doctors who are dedicated to their parents and the well-being of the community. Of course, our vision is to produce graduates who are not only technically proficient, but also ethically grounded and deeply emphatic. The school's graduates on the community and beyond, noting their role in providing care across barriers. So of course, you will go beyond that. You need to inspire a new generation of medical professionals so some people can feel encouraged to embrace the challenge of healthcare with courage and commitment. We also express hope that we have a shared commitment to build a healthier, more just, equitable world through the collective efforts. So let's work together to ensure that this institution or this school becomes a beacon of healthcare innovation center. Thank you so much. So I now take this opportunity as the chair of the council to welcome the representative of the Belgium ambassador, the Belgium Honorary Consul, Mr. Louis Derrick, who will then be followed by His Excellency, the Governor of the County of Mombasa. Oh, apologies, Senator. Apologies, Senator. Yeah, so Senator first, protocols observed, Governor, and eventually, yeah. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Your Excellency, the Governor of Mombasa County, Honorable Senator, Mheshimiwa Waziri of the county and other dignitaries of Mombasa County, members of legislative branch, both at the national and the local level, the entire corps of deans and professors and lecturers and students and all the other staff at the Technical University of Mombasa, distinguished guests at the national and local level, all protocol observed. I am very happy that this is a very joyful day that we have the opening of the School of Medicine and Healthcare. So, health sciences, I'm sorry. It has been long in the making, and one of the previous speakers and the VC have explained and gone through the laborious birth of this beautiful baby. And I'm very emotional when I see a new group of students who will take up their place in the medical corps and in the society. Especially for Mombasa County, this is a great event. Mombasa, second city in the country, did not have a university until a couple of years ago, did not have a medical school until today. So congratulations. And as the Belgian representative in this county, the Honorary Consul, first of all I have to apologize for His Excellency Peter Maddens, the ambassador, who is in Nairobi and had a conflict with his agenda so that he couldn't be here, but he would have liked to be here. He was ready to travel. but so he's still in Nairobi and he sends his greetings and promises his support for TUM and for everything that happens, because there is a big link. There are several links with Belgium, which is a very small country. It's hardly bigger than Kilifi County, I think.